Welcome to the Fish Fix Kitchen. Today we are learning how to properly sear a scallop. One of the most critical pieces to getting this scallop super crispy with that beautiful caramel color in the pan is to make sure that they are very, very dry. You should have some resistance. When you press your finger against the scallop, you should feel it kind of pull away. That means it's nice and dry. We want to remove these little pieces. This is what connects the scallop to the shell. And although it's perfectly safe to eat, it gets a little rubbery and chewy when eating. So you want to pull these off so you don't have a little chewy bite to your scallop. Salt and pepper on top. The reason you want to use a coarse ground salt is it is going to add texture to the outside of your scallop. So it's going to give you that crunchy caramel color, and it's just going to melt in your mouth. So we're going to salt, and then we're going to do the same thing. I like a coarse ground pepper. Again, texture, presentation. The pepper gives it a nice color on the top. So I'm going to flip them, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, I'm going to bring my pan up to high heat. And once it gets about where I want it to be, I'm gonna add in avocado oil. Avocado oil is my go-to anytime I'm searing, and it's because it is a high temp oil. It won't smoke until about 500 degrees, so I can get this pan super hot. I can sear my scallops on both sides before it starts to smoke. All right, then here we go. The thing about a good sear on a scallop is you wanna set it and forget it. You don't want to move it around. If you do, you're not going to get that really crispy bottom that we're looking for. So it's hard not to touch them, but I'm going to let them do their thing. And I can see they're starting to get a nice brown caramel color on the bottom. The larger scallops are going to take a little bit longer to cook. So you need to judge by the size and pull the smaller ones first. So I think it's about time to flip. Look at that beautiful color. So here we have it. We're probably at a minute and a half into this, and we have a beautiful brown sear on the top of our scallop. So a little trick, if you didn't get that sear that you wanted and you wanted a little more depth to the color, you can add a bit of butter in here at the end and really take it up a notch. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of butter. I'm gonna swirl that around. And you wanna wait right till the end of cooking because that butter will burn, and we don't want that. My smaller scallops are just about done, so I'm going to remove them. Also, you'll be able to see on the bigger ones, they'll still be a little translucent in the middle if they're not completely cooked. So I'm going to give that one a little more time. So we're almost done here. I'm going to turn my heat down just a little bit because I've got some champagne here, and I'm going to make a champagne butter sauce. I'm going to add in some champagne and deglaze the pan. Take a sip. About equal parts lemon juice and champagne. I'm going to turn my heat down. I really want to throw a shallot in here. Look at that. We're going to stir in about 3 tablespoons of butter. I mean, you literally can't go wrong with champagne and butter. So as that goes, I'm going to add in a little parsley. And there it is. Seared scallops in a champagne butter sauce, straight from the Fish Fix kitchen to yours.